A capacity crowd here in Visakhapatnam have been thoroughly entertained as India have clinched this series in clinical fashion. Good evening everyone and welcome to the final post-match presentation of this IDFC First Bank ODI series. Before we kickstart anything, BCCI would like to thank all the partners of the IDFC First Bank India versus South Africa ODI series. It starts with IDFC First Bank, Apollo Tyres, Adidas, SBI Life, Campa, Atomberg, Asian Paints and Geostar. BCCI would also like to thank the State Association, the local authorities and all those who are involved in the smooth conduct of this match. I've got the presentation party to my left. It starts with Mr. V. Chamundeshwaranath, Apex Council Member, BCCI. Mr. Kesineni Shivanath, President, Andhra Cricket Association. Mr. Indupuri Ravikumar, Business Partner, Apollo Tyres. Mr. Shrikant Galande, Life Mitra, SBI Life. Mr. Allaparthi Shivashankar, Campa Distributor, Delhi. Mr. Lakshmi Narayana Pagadala, Regional Sales Manager, AP and Telangana, Atomberg. And Mr. Aman Dalal, Head Transaction Banking, IDFC First Bank. May I invite Themba Bavuma to come over, please. Themba, tough luck, commiserations. It has been a fantastic series, but nothing went to plan after a good start between you and Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, I mean, we would have wanted to make it a lot more exciting today. I think fact of the matter is that from a batting point of view, we didn't have enough runs on the board. I think as it's been in the series, it does tend to get easier under lights with the ball skidding on. So, you know, probably a little bit smarter from us in the middle innings, gifting wickets like that, you know, is always going to put you under pressure. Thought with the ball today in that first 10, we were much better. But obviously with not much scoreboard pressure, they didn't have to take risks. And look at the end, the Indian team showed their quality. Kudos to them.
Yeah, absolutely. When you think about the batting front, and we mentioned that partnership, what happened thereafter? Because when you look at your own batting lineup, Keshav Maharaj comes in at number 9. So why do you think that happened today?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I mean, we could have been a lot more smarter. I mean, if I look at the first two ODIs, we've kind of prided ourselves in when the spinners have come on, guys have looked to take on the spinners. I think probably today conditions a little bit different. You don't want to kind of be losing wickets like that. And look, it made it hard for partnerships to form, and you never want to get bowled out in a 50-over game. So, a couple of starts, you know, Quinton, yes, he got over the 100 mark. I got in, you know, lost my way there. You know, it was always going to be difficult for the guys. But yeah, I think just being a lot more smarter and us learning from this experience.
Looking at this one-day series, at the start of the ODI series, after the Test series, if you had to tick a few boxes, how many boxes do you think your team has ticked?
I think we've definitely grown. Look, I mean, we've got some young faces within our team. You know, we speak a lot about how we want to play, you know, take the game to the opposition. And I think we did that, you know. India have quality spinners and it's never easy putting them under pressure. And I think for the large part of the series, we were able to do that. So, you know, we can only grow from there. And like I said, you know, just us being a lot more smarter, recognizing the situations and trying to play accordingly. So, but I think if there were 10 boxes, I'd like to think we'd tick 6 or 7 of them.
Thanks a lot for your time, really. Thanks for entertaining us and well played.
Thanks, Martin.
Themba Bavuma, the South African skipper. Now on to the awards, please. The first up being the Apollo Tyres Go the Distance Award. The winner will get a trophy and ₹1 lakh, which will be presented by Mr. Indupuri Ravikumar, and it goes to Quinton de Kock for hitting a 6, which cleared an impressive distance of 91 meters. A wonderful 100, his 7th against India. Mighty fine player, Quinton de Kock. The next award is the SBI Life Apne Liye Apnon Ke Liye Award. This winner too will get a trophy and ₹1 lakh to be presented by Mr. Shrikant Galande, and it goes to Rohit Sharma for an all-round performance on the field. 75 runs with the bat and a catch, and he was rolling back the years. May I now call upon Mr. Allaparthi Shivashankar to present the Campa Great Striker of the Match Award. This winner too will get a trophy and rupees 1 lakh, and it goes to Yashasvi Jaiswal for some outstanding drives on the field. He hit 12 fours in his maiden 100. This too will be a pretty popular award, as it's the Attenberg Smart Saver of the Match Award. The winner gets a trophy and rupees 1 lakh to be presented by Mr. Lakshmi Narayana, and it goes to Rohit Sharma. He was literally rolling back the years with some smart fielding. Now it's time for the IDFC First Bank Player of the Match Award. The winner is Yashasvi Jaiswal, who will receive a trophy and rupees 1 lakh to be presented by Mr. Aman Dalal. 116 of 121 deliveries, notching up his maiden 100 in ODI cricket. Really well batted, Yashasvi. Will be a big burden off your chest.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed, and I'm really grateful and blessed.
You've batted really beautifully in Test match cricket and in ODIs. You're just new to it. What was Rohit telling you? Because after year 50, it seemed like you were in a hurry, and he walked up to you shaking his head.
Of course, we have been chatting a lot about how we can play and how we can set the target and what tempo we can play. So I'm trying to understand. I have to start in last 2 games, but I couldn't convert. So we have been speaking that how we can convert this, and how we balance this inning. So I was just thinking how I can balance the inning. So sometimes I need to be attackive, and sometimes I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll take a single or I'll run the game. So that was my plan, and yeah, it was pretty good.
You mentioned you've not been able to convert starts in this series, but today it seemed as if you were curbing many of your natural attacking instincts. Is it a fair comment?
Yeah, of course, I had to control my thoughts, where I can play, what shot I can play, and how I can play as deep as possible, and with keeping that in my mind that if it requires, I need to go for the bowler, so I will go for that.
And for you too, with the chase master being there, you got your 100 when he got there to the crease.
Of course, Virat Paji, the minute he came, he started playing a lot of shots, and we were keep chatting as well that he was keep giving me small target that I need to focus on. So it was helping me towards my goal as well. So I really enjoyed.
Thanks for your time. Really well batted amidst the white ball giants of Indian cricket. Really well done.
Thank you so much.
Something to remember for Yashasvi Jaiswal. Now, time for the IDFC First Bank Player of the Series. I suppose everyone has guessed it. The winner is Virat Kohli, who will receive a prize money of rupees 2.5 lakh along with the trophy from Mr. Aman Dalal. 302 runs, 200s, and an unbeaten half century to finish things for India. Virat, outstanding series for you. What does it mean at this stage of your life, having achieved so much? 12th Player of the Series award. What does this mean for Virat Kohli?
Well, honestly, just playing the way I have in this series has been the most satisfying thing for me. I don't think I've played at this level for a good 2-3 years now, and I feel really free in my mind, and just the whole game is coming together nicely. Very exciting to build on, and something that I've always tried to do as a player, kind of maintain my own standards that I've set for myself, and play at the level that I can make an impact for the team. And I know when I can bat like that out there in the middle, then it of course helps the team in a big way, because I can bat long, I can bat according to the situation, and just being confident just makes me feel like, okay, any situation out there in the middle, I have what it takes to handle that situation and bring it in favor of the team.
When you think of all the greats going around in world cricket, and all of them have endured a patch or two where you sometimes start questioning yourself, have you ever gone through something like that? Since you mentioned 2-3 years, you felt something, and now you feel free and you feel liberated and you're batting the way you are. What is it that a champion player thinks of during those times?
Well, of course, I mean, it's when you play for that long, 15, 16 years, of course, you're going to have many phases where you doubt your ability, and especially as a batsman, because you're literally relying on one mistake. So you tend to go into a space where you feel like maybe I'm not good enough, the nerves take over, and that's the beauty of, sport, especially as a skill like batting, where you have to keep overcoming that fear every ball that you play, and eventually play a long innings and, get into a zone again where you can start playing confidently. So it's a whole journey of learning and getting to know yourself better and becoming better as a person along the whole way. I mean, I can surely vouch for the fact that being a batsman and realizing so much about myself, what kind of negative thinking patterns I have, where I can get into a zone where I don't feel confident, or when I'm feeling like myself, what are those small little details? It just improves you as a person in general, and your whole temperament becomes much better and balanced over so many years. So yes, I've had many phases where I've doubted myself, and I haven't been shy to admit that. So I think it's pretty human part of anyone's journey for that long, but I'm just glad that I'm still able to contribute for the team.
A free and liberated Chiku means he's become a 6-hitting Chiku now.
Well, when I play freely, then I know I can hit sixes. So I just wanted to have some fun because I was batting well, just take a bit more risk. Just push my own boundaries and see where we go. There's always levels you can unlock, and you just need to take a risk.
Virat, 300 plus runs in this series at an average of 151. Not surprising the way you batted. 200s and a brilliant 50 today. Which of these innings would you pick to be the best when you were feeling absolutely gold?
I think the first one at Ranchi, because I hadn't played a game since Australia. Just to come out and when you start hitting the ball well, and also just how your energy is on the day, you just feel so confident of taking risks, and when they come off, of course, it unlocks, as I said, that zone as a batsman which you're craving for. So Ranchi was very special for me because it just opened me up in a way that I haven't felt for a while. And yeah, I'm just grateful for how these 3 games have gone.
And obviously, a clincher like this, 2 senior players in the side along with KL Rahul and 2 white ball giants, if one can easily say that. What were you guys thinking coming into a must-win game like today?
Well, it's always, brought the best out of us over the years. That's what we play our cricket for. You don't want it to be 1-1, but when it is 1-1 and it's a decider, of course, you get excited. I want to make, a play today. I want to make a dent into the game. And I want to do something special for the team. That's what we've always done over so many years. And that's why we've been able to play for so long, because we've always been aligned to what the team needs and what we can do with our skill sets according to the situation. And yeah, just happy that both of us continue to do so even now and help the team.
Virat, thanks for your time. Stay free and liberated always.
Thank you very much.
Virat Kohli, the player of the series. Now time to have a chat with the captain, KL Rahul. KL, you've had many pats on your back for winning the game or winning the toss today.
The first was a toss. I don't think the team has looked at me and smiled so much and have been more proud of me for doing anything other than winning this toss. Yeah, it was really crucial. You can see how the ground is at the moment. So yeah, we got tough conditions in the first 2 games. So it was good to give the bowlers a break in a wet outfit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you look at it and how tough it is, you can see the way Kuldeep Yadav bowled, you can see the way the bowlers were enjoying. What would you make of that surface compared to the other 2?
I think it was still a really good wicket. I think what we were able to do is pick up wickets in bunches, and we know with teams that go so hard, it can either be 400 chase or sometimes play 1 too many shots and get out, and that's what happened. And I think we were able to squeeze in the middle. Prasid picked up those 2 or 3 wickets in a spell, which was really crucial, and then Kuldeep coming in, picking 2 wickets in an over. So yeah, in ODI cricket, I think that's how you try and contain teams, or that's how you can win games of cricket, is picking up wickets, and that's the only way you can stop teams.
QDK, was that a big wicket when you got him, because he's been an Achilles heel for India?
Yeah, I mean, the way he was batting, I mean, I think when he got out, it was 180 or something, and he was already batting on 120. So it shows that, the set batter obviously felt the wicket was a bit different. For guys coming in was much harder. So yeah, it was a really crucial wicket at that point.
And when you look at the way the team has played under I'm saying when you look at the way the team has played under pressure and the way they came back strongly, you happy with the way this series has panned out for you?
Yeah, I think that's the most pleasing thing about this series is how we've been able to hold our nerve and how we've been able to handle the pressure. In all the games, I think the batters from South Africa have been able to come in with that sort of an intent to come and put our bowlers under pressure, and the bowlers have really held their nerve. One result that didn't go our way, but like I said in the toss, we're not really upset or not really thinking too much about it, because I think the stuff that we've been doing, the planning that we've done, and the processes that they've followed, and they've been consistent with that. And yeah, so today was one instance where doing the same thing paid off.
I'm glad everything's worked out for you, including the toss. Go and please collect the IDFC First Bank Trophy from
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chamundeshwaranath. India, the winners.
They've been pushed hard, the Indian side, by South Africa right through the series, but in the end, were too good in the decider. As KL Rahul picks up the IDFC First Bank ODI Series trophy. Winning it 2-1. It's been a good series from a South African point of view as well. Played really well. Temba Bavuma and the South African side played beautifully. But in the final, the decider, the Indian team outplayed. What a day for Yashasvi Jaiswal.